1.6 is here.
3 Genius Society members at the same time? I knew this interview was a bad idea. Mr. Screw'em, member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader. Not to mention, the savior of inorganic life throughout the universe. He's as sharp as they come. He'll recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now, if I can just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of broadcasting has been duly recognized by Noose themselves. Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Albert the title
Mr. Albert.
Member 81, Ruan Mei.
Ruan Mei.
She seemed like a
Finally
kind
here.
of elegant person in the simulated universe. A little distant though, but what if I ask a bad question?
She will kill you if you ask a bad question, Albert. Don't do that.
Albert asks bad questions.
Hey, here's how. Here is our
This little
Arta.
bird has an active imagination.
Ooh, I like her voice. So sexy.
To start. What are you waiting for? A
Mm.
trailer or something?
Show us the trailer. What are you waiting for? Don't keep us waiting.
Member 4, Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. Class 1, clearance zone. Permission status. Madam
Looking good so far. Ruan
I
Mei,
don't know about the space station.
our first limited harmony character.
It's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
A genius move. And how will you counter it?
That looks like Dr. Ratio.
A portrait of internal turmoil. Do try to think for yourself.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world.
Look like something is cooking up in Alpha Station, from what it looks like.
Destruction, no matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Who is this? New enemy?
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
What's going on? Crown of the mundane and divine. Here's our redemption code. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's our first redemption code. Make sure you claim it before it expires. Oh, she's looking so hot. Oh, come to me, baby. Come to me. Come sit on my lap. I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna hold you tight, baby. I'm so excited for Ruan Mei. I'm going to pull all of my 3 accounts, Ruan Mei. So sexy.
And
Ish.
whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered announcer. Welcome to the version 1.6 Crown of the Mundane and Divine special program. On today's program, we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society. Oh, why don't you introduce yourselves? Madam Herta, care to kick us off?
Whatever. Herta here.
Madam Herta, we said, remember, enthusiasm.
Seriously? Fine. Hello, I'm Herta.
We're talking. And let's not forget the new face on the block, Madam Ruan Mei.
Oh,
Hello, dear viewers. I'm Ruan Mei.
I suppose that makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. I never thought I'd be interviewing all three of you at the same time. I guess the great Noose must have finally recognized my potential.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a scheduled space station visit. Lucky for you, we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way, participating in your program was a way of maximizing
Is that the guy talking
utility
here?
of our itinerary.
Oh, okay.
Two birds, one stone.
Thank
You
you.
kill two birds in one stone. The famous phrase.
We saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herta Space Station.
Oh yeah,
Intelligence available for release indicates the following.
it'll be interesting.
Madam Ruan Mei has commandeered one of the
I
space
wanna,
station zones for biological
I
science
always wanted to have a story on Harta Station, but they never had one. But this will be the first time doing it. So it'll be a good one.
Harta was kind enough to lend it to me.
I mean, we had one in 1.1.
levels.
But this looks like it mainly focus on Harta Station. Will be good.
Welcome to Herta Space Station Seclusion Zone. Due to the secrecy
Seclusion
surrounding
zone?
the zone,
What's that?
There's
Is that a new
currently
area?
not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Rebuttal. Your assertion excludes the existence of inorganic life operating in the area.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story
Okay.
is set to unfold in this new domain.
Wait,
New domain.
So you still need the seclusion zone, Ruan Mei?
I do. My research has encountered a few anomalies.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
hoping the Trailblazer could do me a small favor.
Favor?
What favor?
Small.
I'm going to
I'm not
do-
sure about the second
I won't
one,
do small. I want to
this
do big
is a
favor,
golden
please.
age for
Anything for you,
biological
baby.
science. No problem too big or too small, right? And version 1.6 is brand new
And look
Trailblaze
at
continuous.
those
Crown of the
pretties.
mundane and
Jesus.
divine. Trailblazers will encounter
Yes,
Madame
jeez,
Ruan
man.
Mei for the first time. They'll need to work closely with her to solve the headaches of Herta Space Station.
For example?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ruan Mei has been cultivating.
I'm afraid that's the nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in
It's so-
equal measure.
He sounds so
Not
sexy.
to mention,
Love her
the
voice.
space station is hiding more secrets
Looking
than we
hard
might
as
have
fuck.
thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Nothing a small favor can't fix, right?
We got the three geniuses here. What could go wrong?
In Mr. Albert's previous broadcasts, the adoption of a light-hearted tone usually indicates the presence of a formidable
Just get to the
challenge.
point. Oh my god, enough with the
My
talking.
beak is sealed. This is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madame Ruan Mei?
Here we go. Oh my god. Ah. Take my breath away. You. Oh.
Madame Ruan Mei is an Ice-type character following the path of harmony and member 81 of the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
That's right. Biological science is a boundless field. I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
Madame
Oh
Ruan Mei,
yeah.
I was curious. Is there a story behind your name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating! What a spellbinding tradition.
I believe you may be laying it on a little thick, Mr. Albert. Are you hoping for something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame Ruan Mei? Trailblazers agree with me.
Then let me remind you that a genius's blessing isn't always a result of generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? You tell me.
Many individuals have a hidden side. Ergo, Trailblazers' encounter with Ruan Mei may hold surprises.
Spoiler atomic clock! I think it's time we took a look at what this elegant scholar can do on the battlefield. Don't you?
My basic
Show us.
attack, Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target.
Okay.
While my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies.
Oh,
There's
nice.
also my ultimate, Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream, which creates a field.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen. A work of art, madam.
Within the field, allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them with additional ice damage.
You have a knack for exploiting an enemy's weakness, Ruan Mei.
I'll say, and we didn't even mention her technique. Silken
That's
Serenade.
looks like
which allows the team to
he's gonna
automatically
overshadow
trigger a
Bronya.
movement equivalent to her skill at the start of
Jesus.
the next battle. In the simulated universe, when Ruan Mei possesses Silken Serenade, and when an ally attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked. The attack ignores weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all
Damn.
enemies.
Look at that,
Breaking a weakness
100K
can
with
trigger
the
the
top.
weakness break effect that corresponds to the attacker's own type.
Not only that,
This is gonna
in
be
the
broken.
simulated universe, for every blessing possessed, the toughness reducing damage of the current attack is increased. An extra additional ice damage
If you
is
don't
dealt.
get this character, you're gonna regret huge time.
Very
Huge,
good.
huge time.
Sounds to me like you have an interest
She's
in
the
testing
next
the
Kazuha
simulated
of Honkai.
universe.
After Trailblazers get to know Ruan Mei, another scholar with connections to the Genius Society will be appearing in this Trailblaze Continuance.
Oh, I assume you're referring to the gentleman with the alabaster head?
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman?
When will we be able to play
Gentlemen,
Scrollum?
have fun.
When will he be playable?
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
Sounds like
Maybe
you two
one
are
day.
well acquainted. Without further ado, allow me to introduce him.
Okay. Who's this? Ratio? Quantum imaginary character, I think. It looks interesting. That's a nice ultimate.
Veritas Ratio, or Dr. Ratio as he's known, is an imaginary type character following
Ruan Mei
the path
likes
of the hunt. He
biological,
belongs to a different
and he
news
likes
reporting organization,
solving
the
algorithm.
Intelligentsia Guild.
Which
What a
is why
combination.
I can't
Made
stand
for
the
each
sight
other.
of him.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various
He's a
fields
mathematician,
who
looks
act in
like.
isolation. In contrast, the Intelligentsia Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge.
So
allowing
Ruan
for a
Mei's
broad
expertise
church of
on
followers of
biological
Nus
science,
who work
and he's
towards
expertise on
furthering this end.
mathematics.
Question.
Great.
Does the current universe derive greater benefit from the
Nice combo, man.
unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure you want to go there?
Let's not.
Is that why Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science? A desire to share scientific knowledge?
Exactly! Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic programs.
And yells at people until they burst into tears.
Strict teachers make for good students, and any student who makes it to the end of a program will be an expert scholar in their respective field.
And an emotional wreck.
Ignorance is an ailment, the expungement of which only our Dr. Ratio can achieve, and which entails necessary hardship.
By which you mean the destruction of any and all self-esteem.
His creations have helped many worlds look beyond their borders and step into the future.
I feel like we might accidentally be discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known. It's time for us to assess his prowess on the battlefield.
During his basic attack, Mind is Might, Dr. Ratio brandishes his codex, dealing imaginary damage to a single target.
Question: why does he carry a codex with him?
Well, intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I
Oh,
think
really?
Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr. Ratio's skill, intellectual midwifery, deals imaginary damage to a single target, while his talent, Cogito Ergo Sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill.
Oh,
As
so
a
he scales the
rigorous
follow-up
academic
attack.
researcher,
Okay.
Dr. Ratio pays close attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his ultimate, three-step paradox. The good doctor summons a leaning tower and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of maximum pain. The target enemy suffers imaginary damage and is afflicted with Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the target. And when using his technique, Mold of Idolatry, Dr. Ratio creates a dimension and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking an enemy within the dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear those 5 statues are made in his own image. Ergo, Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
To put it mildly.
Also in version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of 2 siblings, very different from the other, yet bound to her all the same. It's Hanya's elder sister, Shui!
New 4-star character? Oh, yeah. Damn, she'll finally be playable. Let's go. Anya, elder sister, looks like.
Shui Yi is a quantum-type character following the path of destruction.
Quantum destruction.
Whose original body was replaced long ago with a permanent puppet system. The system
Really?
was constructed for Shui Yi on behalf of the Ten Lords Commission. The commission agreed that for every culprit Shui Yi apprehended, she would be rewarded with a half-day's wake span.
A reasonable arrangement.
Better than my one. Like her sister Hanya, Shui Yi is a formidable presence on the battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy. Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target and adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Shui Yi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Shui Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma are accumulated.
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Shui Yi immediately
So she's
launches
basically a
follow-up
puppet
attack
like
on the
Harta.
target enemy, dealing quantum damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation,
She looks like
can deal quantum
she will be a
to
damage
single
dealer.
target and toughness depletion that ignores
4-star
weakest
damage
types.
dealer.
The more toughness depleted, the greater the damage.
Breaking weaknesses irrespective of type.
These Xianzhou natives are cold-blooded.
When Shui Yi uses her technique, Summary Execution, to attack an enemy and enter battle, she deals
Looks
quantum
good.
damage to all enemies.
Impressive.
Yes, sir. It's time. We talked about version 1.6's banners. During the first phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Floral
First
Triptych
phase.
and a Lost Soul. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Ruan Mei and Blade, respectively. Not
Blade
to
is getting a
mention,
reader.
The 4-star character Shui Yi will be joining
Alright.
version 1.6's first phase.
This is a very good
character
banner
wheel.
with 4-star
It's creative,
characters.
guy.
Very good
Now,
banner.
During the second phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Pantaray
The 4 stars are horrible in this banner.
Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Dr. Ratio and Kafka, respectively.
Kafka is getting rid of.
I wondered when that lady might be making a return.
I'll be be glad to see the back of her.
Then let's not forget light cones. At 1.6's first phase light cone event warp, the
Oh,
drop rate of the
that looked
5-star
light
light
cone
cone,
looks
my past
so
self
good.
in the mirror, will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, the unreachable side, will also be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase will also see the 5-star
Baptism
light
of pure
cone,
thought.
the baptism of pure thought,
All
entering the light
the
cone event warp.
ladies will be
Bathing
pulling for this light
relaxes
cone.
both the body and the mind. It is of great benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
Check out the yellow ducky.
And finally, in the aforementioned Bygone Reminiscence light
Kafka.
cone event
I have
warp,
her light
the
cone,
drop rate of the
as well as
5-star light
Kafka.
cone, patience is all you
E1
need,
Kafka.
will also be boosted. Whew. Light cones, it's been a pleasure.
I think it's time for some mental recuperation.
Oh yeah.
Stay tuned for more updates.
We're gonna get a code. What do you mean? There you go. Our second code. Make sure you claim this code, guys. Our second redemption code of this live stream.
Welcome back, Trailblazers! Now that we've introduced our new characters, it's time to delve deeper into version 1.6. First up, something that's about to
Now
make
they
a
will talk
big
about the
splash
events.
on the space station.
I can see how that would make a big splash.
Do I recall someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation, Madame Ruan Mei did encounter a certain anomaly.
Oh yeah.
Anomaly in the form of a Swarm King prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity, Star Crusher, Swarm King Scaricabaz. Thanks to an
Damn,
incident
that's a
during the
long name.
experiment, this
And hard to
borehole
pronounce
on its
as well.
own crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
There's that light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
Fool me
Nah,
once,
we're not
shame on
screwed.
you.
We got
Fool
this.
me twice, I kick your butt.
Don't panic.
Very
Madame
long
Ruan
name, by the
Mei
way.
has shared with us one of her research papers.
Looks creepy. This looks creepy.
Star Crusher Swarm King
Jesus, what the
Scaricabaz.
fuck?
Analysis of asexual propagation performance induced by specific genes.
These enemies are very tanky as fuck.
Let's start with the abstract and keywords, shall we?
Ruan Mei is gonna play
the
huge
point.
impact on this
Leave it to
fight.
me. Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense
If you don't get Ruan Mei, you're fucking
In its
screwed.
multiply state, the
You
Swarm
can't
King
beat this
produces
enemy.
more of its own kind with every attack it
I
sustains.
mean, you can if you
Wait,
have a really good
attack? So
builds.
the swarm just keeps
You
multiplying the more we
barely
fight it?
minimum can, but
Somebody's getting fired.
However,
with Ruan Mei, it's
this
gonna be
multiply state
much
is
more.
also when the Swarm King is most
better.
vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right. As highlighted in the paper's conclusion, maintain your
Yeah.
focus
So
on the
this
Swarm King's
enemy
toughness.
is gonna like
Weakness
clap your
break just
ass
right,
hard if you
and
don't get
Star Crusher
Ruan Mei.
Swarm King Scaricabaz
Because I don't think there
can
is
be
no other
defeated.
character or Bronya could
After completing the
weakness break
1.6
break
Trailblazer
efficiency.
continuous mission,
She can
Echo
do that.
War, Borehole
You have the only
Plateau
option you have is
Crater
Ruan Mei.
will become available. Complete this challenge to obtain the advanced trace level up material, past evils of the
Oh, damn.
Borehole Planet Disaster.
Weekly
Are
boss
all
looks like
biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation, it is reasonable to conduct such experiments within a sealed-off area.
Fear not. there are some sweet and lovable characters too. In a bid to boost the space station's research developments, Trailblazers have been assigned an important mission. Nurture and care for the newly arrived little life forms.
I'm counting on you, friends.
There won't be any accidents or anomalies this time, right?
Probably not. Look how adorable these little guys are. In the Critter Pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the nurturing manual. They can learn cultivation specifics.
Looks like a new
and
event.
successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures. Seeing these little critters explore and frolic through the cabin is enough to put a smile on the face of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in gratifying emotional and physical responses. Conclusion. A profoundly ingenious construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process might even result in mutations and special breeds. And just between us, during the event, Trailblazers have the chance to transform into and experience what it's
Oh
like
my
to
god,
be
that's so
happy.
cute, bro. That is so cute.
Maybe I should add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of the simulated universe, this update is a real game changer with
Oh, yeah?
significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the simulated universe
Let's
with
go.
brand new
They're
DLC.
killing with the content, man.
Gold and Gears.
Ruan Mei played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In Simulated Universe Golden Gears, Ruan Mei has developed a simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of Member 27, Emperor Rubert.
Emperor Rubert was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius Society. It proclaimed itself Emperor and initiated the widely known Machine Empire crisis, the First Emperor's War. The war serves as an excellent historical source for Ionic research.
This latest update adds the path of erudition and daringly experiments with separating dice from paths.
The dice come with 6 slots for equipping various dice face effects. By collecting Trailblaze secrets, you can unlock even more dice face effects. As Trailblazers delve deeper into the challenges, they can acquire more powerful dice faces and unlock new ways to play. Trailblazers can swap out the faces on their dice, combining effects from multiple paths to create unprecedented, powerful buff combinations. For example, when using Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the Nihility, you can create diverse effects by
We're getting so much
combining
content, man.
different dice faces. You could assemble a die that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields higher rewards in battles, or one that incorporates both effects.
Clear
Oh, now we
golden
can
gears and
manage
fly
effects as well.
Neural
That's insane.
impulse is all yours.
What
Use
is that?
it to unlock different talents and increase your combat gains.
New
In other
currency?
words, it mirrors the ability tree found in the simulated universe.
Get ready for a thrilling addition to version 1.6 of the Simulated Universe, the Intracognition System. When moving across the Simulated Universe board, self-consciousness changes may be triggered, leading to diverse story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the storylines through continuous gameplay, ultimately unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the eons.
Oh, nice.
Your blessings.
That
A new
is really
simulated
good.
Universe to explore. Trailblazers, I'll be waiting for you at the
Plus, we're gonna get a lot of jades as well.
Now that we've covered the major updates in the Simulated Universe, it's time to talk about a special invite. In version 1.6, Trailblazers will receive an invitation from the Department of Ecology to participate in a special test.
The Department of Ecology? Ugh. What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct scent plugin yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently unlock Despair
Nice. Looking good.
Despair mode? I hear Trailblazers are seasoned trash can explorers. I'm sure their noses can handle it.
mode. Don't be so sure. The difficulty curve isn't for the faint of heart, which is why we like to remind all Trailblazers that the illusions created by these scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're well prepared before engaging in battle.
Example: deploy distinct scent plugins before commencing the simulated trial. to attain varied bonuses in battle.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent, say cedarwood, and you might just encounter some familiar friends.
What's this? A garlic-flavored, abundant ebon deer?
That sounds delicious.
Hey, snap out of it! Need I remind everyone? The scents may be tempting, but it's crucial to exercise self-control. Version 1.6 will also see the return of the
Planner
Fisher and
Planner
Realm of the
Fisher.
Strange Events. During
Like
these
it always
events,
does.
successfully
Like it
challenging
always does in
the
every
universe
patch.
And Cavern of Corrosion will yield double rewards for a set number of times.
Nice.
Conclusion.
Relics double reward.
Relaxation and fun await.
We ain't done with you yet.
Pure fiction.
Remember Mr. Cien from the Cien
I remember this event.
He recently acquired a talking parrot called Yotza that can blur truth with falsehood.
It's you, isn't it?
What? Slander! As I was saying, Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. Cien and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Permanent challenge?
Oh, permanent challenge.
You mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In Pure Fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rack up a high score. Each phase of Pure Fiction comes with its own set of buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation to maximize points.
Observation indicates that high scores hinge on the right cure. Conclusion. Consider the nature of enemies and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Goodness said it better myself. A quick update, folks. In each phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar J's.
Holy
And guess what?
shit, let's
Completing
go.
Specific stages for the first time will earn you the 4-star character links.
Whoa, 720 stellar jades?
And links?
You heard it here first.
720
In version
Sledger and links?
1.6 Forgotten
Dude.
Hall, Memory of
Oh, we're
Chaos
getting 2 extra
is set to
floors
expand with
in
stages
MOC.
11 and
Nice.
12.
Memory of
Securing a
Chaos,
3-star
getting
victory
2
in
more
these
extra
two
floors,
stages
guys.
grants an extra 120 stellar jades. Combine that with the first 10
Let's go.
stages, and you're looking at a grand total of 720 stellar jades. Trailblazers who complete these 2 permanent challenge modes can also earn a new currency, which they can exchange for items like self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Sounds neat. But are Trailblazers seriously expected to take on more permanent challenges each time there's a new version? That's gonna eat into our simulated universe testing time, you know.
Hold your horses, Madam Herta. These 2 permanent game modes will be seeing changes of their own. Update schedule.
Week
From version
1,
1.6
Pure
onwards,
Fiction.
Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure
Week
Fiction
3,
will be
week
updated
4,
in
5,
rotation.
6.
Every Memory of
Oh,
Chaos
they will keep
update will be
rotating,
followed
okay.
2 weeks later.
So we
by
don't
a
get too
Pure
exhausted.
Fiction
That's
event.
good, that's good.
Subsequently, 2 weeks after that, a new Memory of Chaos will start.
In which case, each version contains 3 such updates, meaning
Okay.
that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum of 2,160 stellar jades
That's
across
really
the Forgotten Hall
generous.
and Pure Fiction events.
In addition, the availability of each phase of Memory of Chaos will be extended from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos starts, the previous phase will still be available. The same is also true of Pure Fiction.
Ergo, Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience
That is very good. This is a
challenging
W patch.
You got it. And I almost forgot about another significant new feature in version 1.6.
Very impressive.
Get
I'm really
ready for
impressed.
the Forgotten Hall auto clear function.
Oh,
After the 1.6
man.
update, Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars. Upon achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding stages.
Oh, so we
Heads
don't
up,
have to do that again.
Stage
Nice.
7 is
That's
currently
nice.
the highest stage that Trailblazers can start their challenge.
Whoa, in other
Time
words,
saving.
as long as I've achieved
Very,
a
very
3-star
time-saving.
victory in Stage 7, and I attain the same victory in any given Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos update, I can get my hands on rewards for the previous 6 stages?
Precisely.
Another trailblazer time saver, it would seem.
That's not all. The 1.6 update will further improve the user-friendliness of the team setup in the Forgotten Hall. As Trailblazers progress through stages in Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos, the team setup from the previous stage will be carried over by default. Plus, with the new team setup switching and one-click clear functions, lineups can be adjusted at the drop of a hat.
Impressive. It seems that optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm priority.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
that's why Honkai
And
is
guess what
better.
else? Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training, allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain material stages.
This might require further explanation.
Simply put, even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material stages to gather leveling materials for their characters.
Oh,
And of course, where would
Free 10 pulls,
1.6
baby.
be without the ever-exciting check-in event? Participating in the Gift of Odyssey event allows Trailblazers to get their hands on 10 warps.
Oh yeah, baby.
Trailblazers will be looking forward to this one.
Indubitably.
I saw it coming.
Alrighty. It's that time already, folks. A big shout out to all our Trailblazers for their incredible love and support. Honkai Star Rail recently garnered incredible awards and nominations. On behalf of the project team, I, Albert, would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the interruption. You are now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Huh?
It has come to my attention that your broadcast today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with myself. If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr.
Dr. Ratio is
The
not happy.
dissemination and sharing of knowledge, as well as truth, is imperative. I, in my esteemed capacity, demand that every Trailblazer be given access to a proper education. When version 1.6's Pantaray event warp becomes available, every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
And there we have it, folks. The esteemed Dr. Ratio. So,
Claim for free?
I
Wait,
think
what?
we've covered all the content for version 1.6. Thank you once again to our 3 geniuses for their support. But don't go anywhere just yet now. Stay tuned for an IPM bonus program. Here comes Sunday.
Yo, we can claim
I
Dr.
thought it
Ratio
was
for free?
Friday today.
Logging into to get a limited 5-star
Does
character?
the IPC not
Available
rest
period
at the weekend?
till the end of version 2.1.
It's
For
2 full
details,
days of
visit the
simulated
official.
universe
Yeah,
testing.
we can get
Trailblazers,
Dr. Ratio
you know
for
what
free,
to do.
man. What the fuck? No
I'm not
way
talking
they're
about
doing
the
that.
weekend, y'all. I'm talking about
GTA
our
23
next
best
special
mobile game,
guest.
23 iPhone game of the year, Google Play best game of the year. Alright, this is our final redemption code. We're getting Dr. Ratio for free? No way, man. That's insane. A limited free 5-star? Jensen could never do that. They don't have the balls to do that. That's the Honkai for you. Honkai is so much better. Damn, I'm going to look into that. Bro, that's insane, bro. For real, man. They must not be joking with us. Getting a free limited 5-star character. Are you kidding me? That never happened in any gacha games. I don't know it ever happened. But this is it. This is big. This is huge.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Family's Charmony Festival Conference. I'm your host, Albert, this once-in-an-amber era event is near at hand, and the eyes of the universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities, Penacony. Tonight, we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family in Penacony, Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Who is this?
I am
Sunday?
Welcome, good sir. Your presence here lights up
Who is
our
this?
humble studio.
A new
You are too kind, Mr.
new
Albert. If it were not for the
2.0
IPM's generous
character?
invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to introduce your audience to our festival, nor its location. That is to say, Penacony. Penacony is located in the Asdana star system.
Oh, a new
It is a
region.
holiday destination
In 2.0.
of universal repute, known to many as the planet of festivities. Our guests will be staying in the Reverie, a luxurious hotel where one may travel freely
Yo.
between reality and dreamscape,
A new world
basking
in
in
Honkai.
dreams that are
Can't wait
uniquely
for
yours.
2.0.
I'm curious, what makes this festival
This,
different?
this
from
looks like a new
previous ones?
character. Sunday.
Harmony Festival is a Penacony tradition
And
with a long
what's that
history.
behind on his
We have
back? That
built
looks
on
pretty sick.
foundation to
Looks
achieve
cool.
something truly extraordinary. The family on Penacony has, for the first time, issued public invitations to various factions of the cosmos, welcoming them to partake in our magnificent ceremony. Members of the 5 great families, which together make up the family on Penacony, as well as staff members of the Reverie, are united in welcoming the universe to our home.
Rumor has it that your sister, the cosmic superstar Miss Robin, is set to perform at the ceremony.
You heard correctly. On behalf of the family,
Robin.
Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival in honor of the Eon of Harmony. My sister has already arrived in Penacony.
Oh, that's like a
and
new
dress
world.
rehearsals are well
like.
underway. Our guests
That's
are in
his
for
sister.
quite the show.
So they're
Miss
both
Robin's
siblings.
Participation will undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more dazzling.
Damn, this is exciting.
Any details about the
We're
festival's
marching into a new world
preparations?
from
All
1.6
manner of
2.0.
preparations are unfolding as we
Misha.
speak.
Oh, this looks like a new
The
character.
Reverie's renovation works are drawing to a close, and so too is its human resources overhaul. Our level of service will be better than ever. Separately, we have introduced
Firefly.
performers and service personnel from the
So,
Iris
look
family
like
to
2.0
Penacony's
characters.
principal scenic areas and leisure facilities. I'm sure they will help our guests to feel right at home. Needless to say,
Yeah.
safety is our primary concern.
Galaghar.
So, the devoted and courageous
Gala-
Bloodhound family
Gala-
will be responsible
oh,
for security at
Galaghar.
the festival. Danger does not exist in
New
Penacony's
characters.
dreams,
Okay.
and the family promises that the safety of every guest
They're showing
is
off all the
guaranteed.
characters that we're gonna get
Of
in
course,
2.0.
the family is also
Duke Inferno.
forgiving. Perhaps you are a
Looks like
member
a fire
of the
character.
Annihilation Gang, or even the Stellaron Hunters.
Sam.
If you cherish dreams and uphold benevolence, Penacony welcomes your arrival. Since issuing the invitations, we have received many replies from various organizations throughout the universe. Today will be the first time we are publishing the guest list.
All in the service
Yo.
of the preservation, the Amber Lord. He's an
Preservation
executive from the IPC Strategic
Industrial
Investment
Peace
Department
Corporation.
and a member of the legendary 10 Stone Hearts.
Aventurian.
Mr. Adventurine.
Aventurian.
Explore, understand, establish,
Yo,
and
all the new
connect.
2.0 characters, they're introducing it.
Let's carry forward the trailblazing will of Akavili and build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Ms.
Himiko.
along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their
Penacony.
presence. Trading
Okay.
knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic network of shared resources. The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild,
Dr. Ratio.
Dr. Faradis Ratio. We think,
Faradis
therefore we
Ratio.
are, and memories are proof of existence. She's committed to safeguarding and sharing these memories and able to journey beyond the corporeal into the cosmos. hails from the Garden of Recollection. It's
Black
none
Swan.
other than the memo keeper herself,
Ooh,
Miss
fame.
Black Swan. In the uncaring expanse of the cosmos, elation exists as a balm for sorrow. Forever resilient, never disheartened, ceaselessly untearful, endlessly present, and here representing the masked fools, Sparkle. Following the path of the hunt.
So they're introducing all the 2.0 characters
upholding justice,
to us.
eradicating evil.
This is
and
looking
then
good,
doing it
man. This
all
is
over
looking
again. She's been away
so
from the
good.
spotlight for too long. Representing
Acheron.
Galaxy Rangers, Miss Acheron takes the stage once
Looks
more.
look like an
On behalf
kind of looks
of the
like
family,
Raven.
I hereby warmly welcome our guests to participate in this, our grand celebration. Penacony
Penacony.
awaits you.
Oh yeah, can't wait for that. Is they showing us a trailer? Oh wow! Yo, new world, Penacony. Ah, just a sneak peek. They just could have given us a trailer. Wow. Oh my god, guys, I cannot wait. I simply cannot wait for the new world. This is looking insane. The 1.6 was insane that I just reacted to it. Now we just introduced to a new world with the new characters. We just got a sneak peek. This is literally insane. I cannot wait for it. Alright guys, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.